Hi everyone, in this video, we just focus at primary data, secondary data, quantitative and qualitative variable. Firstly, let me talk about primary and secondary data. What is primary data? Primary data is the data collected by the investigator himself or herself for a specific purpose. A primary source provides direct or first-hand evidence about an event, object, person, or work of art. For example, let's say I am a marketing student and I work at sales department after complete my study. Then my company need me to find out our target market and consumer needs to improve our sales. There are three typical ways that primary data is collected in marketing, such as observation, survey, and experiments. Next, secondary data is research data that have previously been gathered and can be accessed by researchers. The term contrasts with primary data, which is data collected directly from its source. Common sources of existing secondary data include data collected by government public service departments, libraries, and internet searchers. For example, I am taking the subject transport theory, and my lecturer asked me to do an assignment about the title of transportation in Kallang. Then I searched the information and data about how the transportation situation in Kallang from internet. This is an example how we collect the data that we need from the broad access source.
Now, we are going to talk about quantitative and qualitative variables. So, what is quantitative variables? Quantitative variables means a variable that quantifies an element of a population. They also represent a measurable quantity. For example, the total cost of stock which sold to each wholesaler in 1 year. As I am an accountant who needed this variable for calculating the income statement of a company for 1 year. Besides, quantitative variables can also be subdivided into two classifications, which call discrete variables and continuous variables.
Next, qualitative variable used to describe or categorize an element of a population. In other words, qualitative variable take on value that are names or labels. Some examples of qualitative variables are such as gender, color, and state. For instance, a marketer will need to know the quantitative variables such as gender of the target customer to prepare a marketing plan.
Created using Powtoon.